Morning, Grandfather.
Morning, Susan. I trust you slept well?
Very well, thank you.
I'm pleased to hear it. After all, I think you must have set a new record for how long a Gallifreyan can stay slumbering.
Sorry, Grandfather. I just get so tired.
Yes, well, you're up and about now, so we can finally begin our day. I'd like us to make another trip to planet Earth. Oh, not the ancient past, but a period filled with so much potential. A time when people tried to rebuild the whole of society from the bottom up. I want to see the French Revolution.
The French Revolution? Oh, Grandfather, surely that's terribly dangerous.
Nonsense, child. We shan't be getting involved in any of the events. Simply observing.
They cut off a lot of heads, didn't they? I'm not sure I want to observe that.
Oh, of course not, my dear. What do you take me for? A ghoul? No. We shall try and find some suitable place and time to pick up an impression of events from the ordinary people themselves. Now, what would they called? Oh yes, the sans-culottes. Without breeches. A rather amusing name, wouldn't you agree? Now let me see. Let's try 1798.
1798? Why then?
Because Citizen Robespierre was executed in 1794, and thus the Reign of Terror came to an end. From 1795, France was ruled by an executive committee called the Directory. That held power until 1799, when it was overthrown by Napoleon Bonaparte.
I'd forgotten how much you knew about this topic, Grandfather. But I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. After all, it is your favorite period of Earth's history.
Indeed it is, my dear. So, what do you think? Shall we go to the calm after the storm of Robespierre and before the storm of Bonaparte?
I suppose that would be all right.
You suppose? You don't get overwhelmed with enthusiasm, will you?
Sorry, Grandfather.
Oh, that's all right, my dear. We can't all be interested in the same topics, now can we? That would make for a very dull universe indeed. Now, enough dilly-dallying. Coordinates.
Should I change, do you think?
Oh, yes, that might be an idea, my dear. No sense in startling the natives.
Should I pick out something for you?
For me? Whatever for? I'm sure this clothing will pass for the period.
I'm not sure it does, Grandfather.
Oh, really, child? And when did you become an expert, eh? Now, chop chop, go and change. We'll be landing in next to no time.
Oh, yes, of course.
Revolutionary France. Oh, this is going to be quite the expedition. Yes, quite the expedition indeed.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I thought we were going to land in Paris.
Yes, well, I decided against it. The reign of terror may well be over, but the people are still very agitated around strangers, and anything out of the ordinary is grounds for suspicion. The Directory has its spies everywhere. No, far better to leave the ship a safe distance away from any large settlements, especially the capital.
Oh, that went more smoothly than last time. Maybe after being disused for so long, all the ship really needed was a few practices to run in the system again.
Yes, that could be it. Looks like a shepherd's hut, doesn't it? Good. That's unlikely to attract any attention.
Except for any passing shepherds.
Really, child, must you be so negative, Dear, dear. Now, let's be on our way, shall we? For all we know, Paris could be over that next hill, only a short distance away, but then again, it could be many leagues from here. Just as well it's a nice day. Perfect for a summer's walk.
Oh, Grandfather, I don't think this is France at all.
No, child, it isn't. And I don't think the date's correct either. Oh, the ship is really testing my patience, you know.
So where are we then?
At a guess, England. The architecture, even for the lower class of buildings, gives it away. But the time, the time. The clothing of the ordinary people leads me to suppose we're a little further back in Earth's history than the French Revolution. That might be why people are a little surprised by your Parisian fashion.
Yes, I notice people staring. I hope you don't mind me saying so, Grandfather, but I'm pleased we're in England. Imagine if something was to go wrong with the ship and we'd landed in Paris right in the middle of the Reign of Terror.
Yes. Well, England's had its own fair share of upheaval and strife over the centuries. But even the Civil War wasn't quite as dramatic as the French Revolution. Cromwell only cut off one head, if you remember.
Should we go back to the ship?
Eh? Whatever for? You just said you were pleased we were in England. I'm the one who's disappointed. Oh well, revolutionary France will just have to wait. Mind you, I'm sure there's still lots to be learned here. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I suppose so.
You suppose so? Really, child, you must try to find something to stimulate your interest. Otherwise our journeys through history are going to be really rather dull. Can't you see that I'm trying to further your education?
Sorry, Grandfather. I think it's taken me longer to adapt to our new life than it has for you.
Yes, well, enough said, my dear. Now, shall we pick up the pace, as it were? It would be good to find a decent place to stop before nightfall.
I see what you mean. There's nothing around here for travellers. I really wouldn't like to stay in one of those little cottages.
I dare say you wouldn't, but then again, these country people can be very cagey around strangers. They'd be unlikely to welcome us to stay in any case. Yes, well, enough chit-chat. Let's be on our way.
Grandfather, do you think we'll find somewhere soon? Well, it's just that this seems more like a road than the tracks we've been following for the last hour. So maybe there's a town nearby.
Oh dear, oh dear. That's a good observation, my dear. Yes, I think we're on a more well-used route. And that would lead me to expect a bigger population centre than the ones we've seen so far.
Grandfather, did you hear something?
I don't think so.
There's something in the trees. Maybe it's a person. I hope it's not a wolf.
Oh, get behind me, Susan.
Well, what a fine afternoon for a stroll.
More like drudgery on these roads, if you can call them that. And while we're about it, I don't appreciate folks creeping about in the undergrowth.
No, we weren't creeping, but we can if we've got a mind to. I've not seen you in these parts before.
Well, why would you? We've never been here before.
Well, it's nice to scrape an acquaintance. They calls me Old Bill, such as I've been around for a long time and my hair's as white as yours, old man. Even though I'm not much past 50. This here is Jethro, capable sort of fellow as I've come to rely on, yes, very capable.
Yes, well, thank you for your introductions, but Susan and I really must be going. So if you could step aside.
Oh, well, that's not very friendly now, is it? Here's me introducing ourselves and you're just wanting to go.
I really couldn't care less whether you think I'm unfriendly or not. Now, will you stand aside, or am I going to have to force my way between you?
I think you're right, Bill. He's an unfriendly fella. Maybe we should teach him some manners.
Oh, unhand me, you great brute!
I don't think I will. What say you, old Bill?
I say holds him tight, Jethro. I think we should see what he has in his pockets while we're about it.
Please let go of him.
No, I don't think so, young lady. You see, once Jethro here gets someone in his grips, they have the devil's own job to escape. Now, let's peruse these pockets, shall we?
Get away from me, you wretch! This is outrageous! Outrageous!
Oh, I don't think so. I suggest you keep quiet, old man. Jethro, put your knife in his ribs, and if he speaks again, stick him. That's better. Now, while we're about it, that's a mighty fine coat you've got there, old fellow. I think once we've done with the pockets, we'll have that lovely coat too.
Oh, why won't you just leave us alone?
No chance of that. What you've got to understand is that once old Bill sets his mind to something, it won't be moved.
Help us! Help us, anyone! Please help!
Well, you've got a good pair of lungs on you, lass. Shout for all you're worth. There's no one around.
You're just saying that because you're worried someone might come along. Help! Help us, anyone! Help us!
I don't know. What with you screaming like a fishwife and the old man squirming like a worm, you're making my day quite unbearable. Oh, well, who's this then?
Looks like a lady and a maid. Nothing to worry about. Hey, where's she going?
Oh, thank goodness. Please help us. There's two men that are trying to rob my grandfather.
You there. What's going on here? It's clear to me that this girl is distressed. So I require an answer from you.
Oh, good day to you, my lady. Nothing to concern yourself with, just a mere trifling misunderstanding.
Well, if it's a misunderstanding, then your friend can let go of the old man.
No, he can't do that, I'm afraid, my lady. You see, the old man fainted and we was just helping him up. We're very good Christian gentlemen, you see, proper good Samaritans.
Please, do not believe him. It's a lie. His friend is holding a knife to my grandfather's ribs. If he speaks, they'll kill him.
Oh, you'll have to forgive the young lady, miss. What an imagination she has. You know what these young girls are like, always fearing the worst.
On the contrary, I believe her. And I think I've also got the measure of you both. Now release the old man and be on your way.
Be on our way? You may be a gentlewoman, but you're not my lord and master. So maybe we should put our cards on the table. Yes, Jethro here has a knife, and so do I. What do you say to that, lady?
I know cards too, villain. I'll see you, and I'll raise you. Mary, if you would.
Oh, well, I never saw the like. A woman with a flintlock pistol.
Which I'll use if my mistress commands.
Oh, well, if you're gonna turn nasty.
Look out, milady!
Sorry, old Bill, but it's every man for himself.
Oh, come back, Jethro. Don't leave me.
Shall I go after him, milady?
No, Mary. The trees will give him an unfair advantage. Let him run. Perhaps he will have to pause to rethink the course he has chosen and repent this life of villainy. However, we still have his accomplice, so let us turn our attention to him. He should face justice.
I have a length of rope in the saddlebags. That should keep him secure.
Oh, your sodding old nag has broken my arm.
Let me see. No, it's not broken. It was just a glancing blow. Mind you, there will be some bruising to the soft tissue. Serves you right.
Serves me right? Serves me right? Oh, why, if I had my knife, I'd do for you right here, right now. Hey, leave me alone. Oh, that's my arm.
You need to be bound, and so it shall be. If you struggle, it'll be all the worse for you.
Oh, women taking the law in their own hands. Oh, the world's gone mad. Ow, that hurt.
Mary, I haven't a mind to listen to one more word from this creature. So gag him, if you please.
Gag me? I'll not suffer such treatment, do you hear? I just won't.
Well, I think we can all agree that's much better. Now, to introductions. I'm Celia, and you...
Oh, yes, of course. The doctor and my granddaughter Susan. Thank you for coming to our rescue.
Well met. Mary is my maid. She's very protective of me and has proved herself most capable.
She seems very capable.
Positively Amazonian.
I'm much taken with your dress, Susan. I haven't seen quite the like of it before.
Well, we were planning to go to Paris, so I thought I'd dress the part.
Paris? So that's the fashion over there now, is it? Yes, it's a fine piece, if a little bold. I confess, I cannot see much need to go abroad when there is so much of England to see. I must say, I find it strange that you're walking along without baggage and no bonnet.
Yes, well, we've suffered a series of misadventures and lost our belongings.
In faith, I'm sorry to hear of this misfortune. However, we may offer some small remedy. I do think at the very least we should provide the girl with a cloak. Mary, find something from the bags.
Oh, I am not sure about that, madam.
The day draws on and the air grows cooler. And besides, the dress is evening wear, hardly suitable for travel. Mary?
Here's a cloak which should serve well enough. Oh, it's lovely, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Very kind of you.
Oh, pay it no mind.
Thank you for helping us. I really thought we were going to be killed.
Perhaps. With such people, it's hard to tell. Sometimes thieves are all bluff and bluster. Oh, the devil take it!
Is everything all right?
I'm afraid the horse has thrown a shoe. These roads are of such poor quality, I can barely keep a shoe for more than a few days. I'm somewhat vexed by it, though I really shouldn't wonder at it. 'Tis an expensive business when one considers the distance.
Oh, are you travelling far then?
Indeed I am, sir. The length and breadth of England, if it can be done.
Oh, I see. Any particular reason?
I suppose because I can. But mostly to regain my health by experiencing variety and change of air, and to take exercise. As I go, I note things of interest, and that helps to occupy my mind.
It sounds quite fun.
It's certainly a pleasing diversion. Tell me, Doctor, are you a doctor of physics or a doctor of the church? Your clothing has me a little confused.
Eh? Oh, if anything, the former rather than the latter. Does it matter? I am a man of learning and a student of the universe.
Well then, lend me your opinion on this. It has long been my thought that if both ladies and gentlemen would spend some of their time in journeys to visit their native land, it would be a sovereign remedy to cure or preserve them from the diseases of vapours and laziness. Well, sir, what say you? I would have your answer.
I suppose it's better to be outdoors rather than cooped up inside. Exercise promotes the health and well-being of the whole person, as it were.
Good. I'm glad we agree.
Oh, so am I, dear lady, so am I. Now, I wonder if I may ask you a question.
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
It's something of an embarrassment, I'm afraid. You see, Susan and I have lost our way. Do you know how far it is to the next town?
You do not surprise me in the least, good doctor. I have observed that few places have markers to tell a traveller which way or how far they must go to reach the next town. It has affected my own journeys somewhat. The last market town I passed through was named Kendal, and though I cannot say so with authority, I believe that a village will be over yonder hill, close to the falls, by Windermere. Does that help you?
Yes, somewhat, I suppose.
Well, we travel there next, so if it pleases you, you may go with us a little way. I hope we may find a blacksmith to attend to the horse, and somewhere secure to place this ruffian. It looks like we shall have to rearrange things a little, now that my horse has thrown a shoe. Come, Susan, you shall ride her.
Oh, but I couldn't.
Come now, it is the best arrangement. I fancy you are as light as a feather. The horse will hardly know you're upon the saddle. I judge those hills are not 5 miles hence, but I would not risk riding her myself for fear of making her lame. I shall ride Mary's horse.
So, what will you do?
I shall walk and lead the spare horse with the baggage. It is of no great trouble.
And I shall walk too, by the looks of things.
Then let us away. Mistress Night will not wait for us before she spreads her dark mantle. Walk on. This seems a mean place. But let us be hopeful. Perhaps there is an inn as well as a blacksmith. Oh, you! Boy! Pray tell me, is there an inn hereabouts?
Begging your pardon, my lady. There's one at the turn in the lane, a little way ahead.
Good. Then we shall see what manner of place it is.
Doesn't look much, does it?
It looks awful.
Milady, you can't stay in a place like this.
Well, Mary, It's either this or under the canopy of the stars, and I fancy it'll be a cold night. So here it shall have to be.
Oh, it is smoky in here.
Fire's too big for the size of a chimney.
I shouldn't wonder if the whole thing might collapse in a strong wind. But here we are.
Oh, my, I'm sorry not to have greeted you, your ladyship. Do come in and have a seat by the fire. See here, Walter, shift out of the way. The lady needs a seat.
Thank you. Now, good innkeeper, to business. It has been a long ride from Kendal, and I require of you food and drink. I hope you have something nourishing in that pot.
Oh, a very fine lamb stew, your ladyship. The lambs hereabouts do make for very tender meat. We've ale aplenty, though not wine, I'm afraid to say.
I'm not averse to ale. Well, that all sounds good. We shall dine here this evening.
Very good, my lady. 'Tis an honour to have you.
Grandfather? The money?
Hush, child.
Doctor, I hope you and Susan will agree to dine with me this evening.
Oh, that's most gracious of you, madam. We'd be delighted.
Then I shall prepare things immediately, your ladyship. Molly! Look lively, girl. You've got important guests. Sorry, my lady.
1 moment. Food and drink shall have to wait. There are 2 other matters that need attention. Come with me, if you will.
I'm at your service, my lady.
Here is my maid, the 4th member of our party, and this is a wretch we found upon the way here.
Well, bless my soul. It's all Bill. And all trussed up like a goose at Christmas. How on earth did you manage that? They've been after Bill for years.
Mary here is very capable. I dare say she could have been a sergeant-at-arms in another life. But the real hero is my horse, who put him in the dust where he belongs. So, we need to hand him over to a constable.
There's one in Kendal. We can arrange for him to be sent there, if it pleases you. Your ladyship spoke of a second matter.
Indeed. These roads have fair worn the shoes of my horse. I require the services of a blacksmith.
Nothing simpler, my ladyship. We have a fine fellow in the village by the name of John. I'll be happy to escort you to the smithy myself.
Excellent. Mary, we should take this criminal with us. I dare say the smith can fashion some chains to hold him fast. Your knots look sturdy enough, but let's not risk the fellow slipping his bonds.
Very wise, my lady. Old Bill's as slippery as an eel.
Doctor, the innkeeper will escort us to the blacksmith. We must arrange shoes for my grey and chains for this villain. In the meantime, take your leisure. We shall not tarry there long.
Oh, I see. Well, we look forward to your return.
Then it's agreed. Come, Mary.
Goodbye.
What a remarkable woman.
Yes, she certainly is.
Well, that settles it. Imagine meeting her.
You mean you know who she is?
Oh, I do indeed. A gentlewoman by name of Celia, travelling through the English countryside, recording her experiences. Yes, this is the diarist and explorer, Celia Fiennes. Well, that narrows down the date somewhat. What age would you say she is?
Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe mid-30s?
Yes, that would be my estimate too. So, perhaps this is 1698, give or take a year or so. Interesting. So, about 100 years before the French Revolution. Yes, as well as in being in the wrong country. I do wish the ship wouldn't keep letting me down. However, we shall make the best of things. And I suppose Celia Fiennes will prove to be interesting company.
Don't forget Mary.
Not sure I could if I tried. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her.
I know what you mean. She's rather formidable, isn't she?
That's one word for her. Well, lucky for us she is. She certainly dealt with old Bill.
So why is Celia travelling throughout England?
You heard her yourself, my child. To experience variety and to note things of interest to occupy the mind. Sounds a bit like us, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose it does.
She also broke with convention. A gentlewoman travelling through the country, very often without a male chaperone, and for leisure rather than necessity. She associated with people of her own class and those among the lowest, seemingly at ease with both, as she sought one experience after another.
I wish I had her confidence.
Eh? Oh, yes. She certainly got an ample supply of that.
He's just up here. John's a bit of a dreamer, but he's got a heart of gold.
Well, as long as he does the work to a good standard, I'll be satisfied.
Yes, milady. Of course, of course. John? John! Ah, still working, I see.
Good evening, Samuel. You know me well. While I have the light, I like to keep working. But as things stand, this piece is finished. And so am I for the day. And an early finish means an early supper. So what brings you here? Oh, begging your pardon, my lady. Didn't know you were there. Goodness. But surely this is old Bill himself. So, you rascal. The Lord finally chopped you up, did he? Well. This is a curious assembly, I make no mistake.
I believe I can explain matters. We met this thief on the road, in the act of robbing an old man and his granddaughter, and made a prisoner of him. We need board and lodging for the evening, hence our meeting with the innkeeper. And since I require shoes for my horse and chains for this criminal, he has kindly brought us to you.
Well, that fair explains everything, your ladyship. Horseshoes and chains I can attend to, but alas, not until dawn, as we're in need of our supper and a cup of ale or two.
I have a long journey ahead of me, and would prefer to leave at dawn. This fellow can be kept tightly bound with strong rope, so you may forego the chains. But could you see your way to keeping the forge open a little longer to fashion the shoes? I'd be most grateful, and will of course pay well for the inconvenience.
That's most kind of you, my lady. It's true to say that money is always welcome, but so is rest after a long day of toil. Fashioning and fitting, even a single shoe takes time. So it will be an even longer experience for me and my apprentice.
I understand the importance of rest, and it is right to take what small leisure you can. But is there a way for us to reach an agreement? I have it. You and your lad come now to the inn, and I shall pay for your suppers.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, my lady.
Nonsense, it makes perfect sense. Let someone else prepare your meal while you take some rest.
Come on, John. If her ladyship is so gracious to offer, you should be gracious enough to accept.
That's very generous of you, my lady. Then it's agreed. Adam and I shall come back after some supper and shoe the horse. How many does your ladyship require?
These roads are unforgiving even to the sturdiest of iron shoes. So I think it is best to replace all 4.
Well, that'll be a fair few hours' work.
Then let us go to the inn now, so that you may eat and drink without delay. Ah, but what of our friend here? Perhaps it would be best to secure him to that post with a length of rope, so that he cannot stray about the place.
Of course, my lady. It wouldn't do for old Bill to get up to any mischief whilst hereabouts.
Good. Then I shall see you at the inn presently. My maid has the horses tethered outside.
I'll have Adam stable them immediately. I'm sure I shouldn't say it, but her ladyship is as fine a woman as any man laid eyes on.
Aye, John, aye. This village has never seen the like before, and maybe never will again. Yes, a handsome woman, as you say. Oh, we'd best follow on. I don't suppose she takes too kindly to being left waiting.
I dare say not. Come on, Adam, look lively, lad, and bring her ladyship's horses. And then, off to the inn. The night has taken a very different turn.
Oh, what's that you're writing?
'Tis the diary of my travels.
Oh, that does sound interesting. Would you read some for us?
I'm pleased by your interest, Susan, but am not sure if a public reading is meet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Offended? Nay, nor I. Let me explain my hesitation. I have not taken to crafting my prose with care, since I imagine only my near relations will ever have sight of it. Therefore, there is no need for it to have either anything to recommend its content or to excuse its style. Susan, you seem disappointed. So I shall make an exception and read a little for you. Kendal is a town built all of stone. There is one very broad street in which is the market cross. It's a good trading town, mostly famed for the cotton used for blankets. A great deal of leather is tanned there, and all sorts of commodities. Twice a week is the market, furnished with all sorts of things. Of course, I shall write more when I've had time to think a little.
There you are, Susan. Observation, my dear. Observation. History committed to the page. Well, whatever will you say about this place?
In truth, Doctor, I would imagine very little. I could comment upon the buildings, I suppose. They're mostly made of stones, placed one upon the other, but not held together with mortar. I think the chimneys are somewhat narrow for their purpose.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree, if the inn is anything to go by.
Ah, it looks like our wait is over.
Here you are, milady. In faith, it's not the food of the gentry, but I hope this honest fare will offer such nourishment as you require.
I dare say it will. Now please do attend to the blacksmith and his apprentice.
Yes, of course. And if you require any more ale, just shout. Well, call me.
Ale and stew. Well, I suppose it's something. What does this thing claim to be, eh?
Ah, yes. I saw that in Kendal. They call it clap bread. It is an oat cake of sorts. I have seen it made. They take the dough and beat it right thin. It is a diet of the people hereabouts. It is pleasant enough.
I suppose we could give it a go. Well, tuck in, Susan. Lady Celia's been gracious enough to invite us to eat with her, after all.
Bravo! A lively piece and no mistake.
Well, once Walter has had an ale or two, he comes out of his shell, as it were, and can play the fiddle as fine as anyone in Kendal.
Indeed. Well, it was a pleasing air. Ah, John, you returned to the forge?
Yes, milady. I thought it was only right and proper for me and Adam to come and take our leave of you, and thank you for the meal.
Oh, think nothing of it. I hope it has given both of you such sustenance as you'll need for your work. Now, good Samuel, I think I should retire. The day has been somewhat long, and an early rise beckons.
But of course, my lady. Molly, sweep out the back room and get it ready for her ladyship.
Adam, fetch some fresh straw for the mattress.
Oh, don't put them to any trouble. I imagine it's fine. After all, it's only for a single night.
Oh, don't worry on that account. Adam and Molly will be pleased to spend some time together. You should have seen them on a summer's eve. Like a couple of turtle doves, they are. I'd be surprised if they're not wed before next winter's out.
All very nice, I'm sure. Now, do I take it that there's nothing here for us?
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've no other room to offer you, but the young lady are welcome to sit up by the fire. I dare say I can find some blankets. You'll only have to share the space with Walter, but he's a quiet soul and never bother anyone.
I don't think a young girl of good breeding should be sleeping in here. I'll feel happier if Susan shares the room that is set aside for me and Mary.
I can give you Adam's room, Doctor. It's a meeting space right next to the forge. It's a little bigger than a cupboard, but you're welcome to it for the night.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's not a problem. Adam can stay with his parents. He only uses the room when he's been working late.
Doctor, it seems you are set, and you have my assurance that Mary and I will keep Susan safe.
Yes, well, I suppose you will, and Mary is, after all, very capable.
Then it'll be my pleasure to escort you to the forge, Doctor.
You want to go now?
If you've no objection. I need to work on Her Ladyship's horseshoes, and we really should check up on old Bill.
Ah, yes, the miscreant. A good idea. Very well, John. Do lead the way.
Good night, Grandfather.
Good night, my dear. Good night.
Come in, Doctor, come in. Oh, and mind those pipes.
Eh? Oh, yes, of course. Goodness, there are a lot of them. Whatever are they all for?
Well, I've often thought that the heat from the forge goes to waste. I was thinking I could use it to heat the cottage. Well, it's just an idea. Doctor, you look at me with a curious eye. Do you think me foolish?
On the contrary, my dear fellow. I have every admiration for inventors. So, what did you have in mind, eh?
Well, I thought I could put the pipes together and run them from the hearth. The air would be pumped to the cottage every time the bellows are used. What do you think?
Honestly? Well, I foresee a number of problems. To begin with, there is the heat transfer coefficient. You see, my boy, immediately face two problems. One, how to maintain the rate of pressure to keep the flow of hot air constant. And two, how to compensate for the rate of heat loss over distance. It's called the law of thermodynamics, John. Yes.
Thermo what? It sounds more of a puzzle to solve than I thought. Oh well, it was only a notion.
Now don't be so quick to give up on your idea. You need to come up with solutions. Think about the Romans. They perfected underfloor heating with the hypercourse system, didn't they? Heat rises. So, they put a fire in a chamber beneath the rooms they wish to heat. Admittedly, they couldn't really compensate for cooling over distance, but as long as the fire was maintained, the room directly above it would enjoy constant heat. Ingenious, wouldn't you say? Now, the problem you face is that with heat rising, but the cottage is on the same horizontal plane as the forge. Now, even if you solve the problem of pressure, you need to think about what happens at the other end.
At the other end? I'm not sure I take your meaning.
Well, you don't want a stream of superheated air blasting into the cottage now, do you? Oh. And if you keep sending in more and more hot air, there'll be a build-up, wouldn't there? So where will it go, eh? It would need to go somewhere. You need to collect it safely somehow. And then the receptacle can radiate the heat safely. And if you could keep the heat circulating, then it wouldn't need to be vented at all, now would it, eh?
I thank you, Doctor. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll set my mind to find solutions.
Oh, happy to help, my boy, happy to help. Oh, incidentally, I fancy that copper would be better than iron. You see, it's a great conductor of heat, and it's resistant to corrosion.
Copper? Well, I'll think on it. Ah, and here's old Bill. I almost forgot about him. I see you've not run out on us yet.
I don't think he's too happy with his lot.
I dare say not, then. I imagine the people he's robbed on the roads over a fair number of years would not be sorry to see him all trussed up like this and awaiting king's justice. However, I consider myself a Christian fellow, and I'll not see him treated beyond fair measure. Adam, bring me a jug of ale and a crust of bread from the cottage. I'll not stand by and fail to do some good to my fellow man, whether he be deserving or not. Now, old Bill, I dare say you're angry, but consider this before you sound forth with your discontent. I'm going to feed you from my own table, and I would hope for a little grace from you. Understood?
I think he's agreeing with you. It's hard to say, but he certainly seemed less, annoyed.
Well, the aspect of his face seems softer. Where are my manners? Doctor, I should show you to Adam's room. Well, this is the room. Such as it is. Not much, I know, but serviceable.
Well, I dare say I'll survive. Thank you.
There'll be a few hours of work ahead for me and Adam. I dare say this door won't keep out the noise, so let me offer you my apology now.
Oh, don't worry about it. I think I'll take some air. I've a little something to ponder. And then, if I may, I'll watch you work. I have every admiration for anyone who shapes things with their hands.
Doctor, I trust the night air agreed with you?
Eh? Oh, yes, indeed. And it's looked like I've returned at just the right time. I presume you've got the forge up to the required temperature.
Indeed we have, and are ready to begin. Oh, and you might want to stand a little further back. The sparks can be mighty hot.
Yes, duly noted. Now, John, I've been thinking, and I've come to a decision. I'd like to repay the Lady Celia for her kindness. Now, even if I could get my hands on some English coins, I'm sure she wouldn't accept repayment. So instead, I want to make her a gift. Now, I have some rare metals here, but I would like to put at her disposal. Here, take a look.
I've never seen a metal like this before. Shining like silver, but mixed with blues and reds. How did you come by these pieces? Was it in China?
Eh? Oh, some exotic place or other. However, their origin is neither here nor there. I'm giving them to you so that you may make fresh shoes for Celia's horse. I think I can say with confidence that they will last far longer than any you've ever made before, or perhaps ever will.
'Tis a bold claim, Doctor, but I was brought up to respect my elders and listen to men of learning, so I'll take you at your word. And are you sure it'll blend with the iron?
Oh, I feel sure it will. You see, I do know something of metallurgy myself. Now, there's only a little of it, my boy, so make sure you only use the metal for Lady Celia's horse, and for no other purpose. You understand? Good. Oh, and let's keep this between ourselves, yes?
Of course, Doctor, of course. You have my word. Well, I never imagined I'd handle such things, let alone work with them. Adam, look lively, lad. The fire needs stoking. We've got work to do.
And I shall be on hand to advise you.
Your pardon, Doctor, but that won't be necessary. I'm a master smith, after all.
I'm not questioning your ability, my dear fellow. It's only because you have no experience of working with delonite. It requires careful firing. Well, shall we get on?
Oh, Adam, take her ladyship's horse back to the stable, and then off to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Give my good wishes to your family. Well, it was a job well done, if I do say so myself.
And why not indeed? It was remarkable work, my boy. Remarkable. I must commend you. Delonite is usually fired in, an industrial furnace. You did very well, considering your limited resources.
Oh, but I must thank you, Doctor. Your knowledge brought things to a fitting end, and as a result, it's some of the best work I've ever done. I work with iron all the time, and sometimes with pewter for tankards and bowls, and it's a delight to work with silver when I get the chance. Well, I've made a few wedding rings in my time, but this was something new to me. In faith, I'll admit I was surprised a few times with how this strange metal responded to the heat of the forge. And then when I blended it with the iron, well, I was amazed. Doctor, a smith has a close relationship with the materials of his trade, so it's hard for me to finish a job and to have understood only a part of what I've done. Please, I want to know more. So, tell me if you will, what was this strange metal? You called it delanite?
Yes, well, I did mention that a couple of times, didn't I? Somewhat indiscreet of me, I suppose. Forget I mentioned it.
What is it? Please, Doctor, you can trust me.
Well, as you know, iron and silver cannot form an alloy. They always dislocate from each other. But imagine if there were a metal that had all the durability of iron and the beauty of silver. It would satisfy so many different needs. That's delanite. And the amazing thing is, it isn't the result of alchemy. It occurs quite naturally. And one of its properties is that it can bond with any other metal, anything at all. But then you know this yourself. You saw its characteristics when you worked with it. Well, there you have it. The story of one of the most versatile substances in the known universe. Now, my boy, perhaps a cooling tankard of something, eh? I'm parched, and you certainly must be.
Yes, of course. Yes, a drink would be most welcome. After all, the work is done, and now we can take our ease. Perhaps we could take in the night air before bed.
Eh? Oh, yes, indeed. And there's a clear sky tonight, so we should get a good look at the stars. Oh, do pass me my waistcoat and jacket, would you? Thank you, dear boy.
So, where can I get more of that metal? It was a joy to work with, and I'd like to be able to do so again. I asked before, but you didn't really give an answer. Is it from China?
No. Not there. I know I said it was naturally occurring, but that probably misled you. You see, it's not native to this world.
Not of this world? I think I take your meaning. Was it from a fallen star?
No, nothing like that. Though, actually, that was a very good guess. After all, a number of meteorites are made up of ferrous compounds, iron carbonate and so forth. But no, it's nothing like that at all.
Then how did it come to be here?
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I can tell that you're a trustworthy fellow, but I have already overstepped the bounds of prudence by letting you see delanite, let alone work with it.
It must be a rare thing for a man to touch something from the stars. I thank you for this privilege, Doctor. I'll be content and treasure this day for the rest of my life.
Good, I'm glad. And there they are. The constellations. So clear and bright. Well, of course, no light pollution to spoil the view. Yes, see how they shine.
Yes, so bright. Tell me, Doctor, you're a man of learning. Do you think we shall ever see them up close? What I mean is, will man's knowledge and skill ever grow to such a point that one day we will find our way to travel to the stars? Forgive my ramblings, 'tis but an idle fantasy.
But that's how all great advances begin. With an idea. Hold on to your dreams, John Smith. For it's from such things that the human race evolves. Yes, they will reach the stars. One day it will happen. One day. You know, we're not so very different, you and I. We're both builders of things, and both have an inquiring mind. Yes, indeed.
I'm very glad I met you, Doctor. When I share my ideas with others, they look at me like I'm a madman, or have but the wit of a child. But with you, it's different. I feel I could tell you anything, and you'd listen with an open ear. Like a mentor. Or a true friend.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. That means a lot.
Well, Susan, if peace of mind eludes you, then there is only one course of action. We shall take you to your grandfather.
Oh, I don't want to put you to any trouble.
Be assured it is of no consequence. We shall convey you there and be back here in but a little while. I blame myself. Though I knew you not, I had thought to advise what would be best for you.
Please don't apologize. It's just that Grandfather and I have had a lot of trouble recently, and it's made me rather nervous.
Pay it no mind. Come, for the night moves on.
Oh, who's that moving about? Is that you, Walter? Get yourself back to sleep, there's a good fellow. Oh, forgive me, milady, I didn't realize it was you. Oh, and the young lass as well. Can I be of assistance?
Yes, indeed. Susan wishes to go to the forge and be with her grandfather, but it seems unwise for a young girl to walk about the village at night.
Rightly so, milady. You don't mistake me. You've nothing to fear from my fellow villagers. They're good people, one and all, but night brings out villains of all kinds, who roam abroad the countryside, folks like Old Bill.
Ah, yes, I dare say that's true of most places. I hear London is awash with all manner of rogues, who ply their trade after dark. Well, of your good charity, innkeeper, would you convey Susan to the forge? You seem a very sturdy fellow, and I dare say anyone passing you in the night would think twice about accosting you.
That's kind of you to say, my lady. I dare say I'd be a fair bet in a fight, if it comes to it. However, I really think the girl worries beyond measure. John Smith is a strapping fellow and more than capable of seeing off any thief in the night. The doctor will be perfectly safe.
Oh, it's not that. I miss Grandfather and I want to be with him.
Well, there you have it. That's the measure of things. So, will you escort her?
Of course, my lady. I'm happy to be of service.
Thinking on the matter, I shall come too. Cold though it be, I shall take in the night air.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, my lady.
If her ladyship goes, then so do I.
What? All three of you? Oh, don't mistake me. I'm happy to take the girl as agreed, but not sure if I can guard you and her ladyship as well.
On the contrary, you won't be guarding me. I can protect myself and her ladyship. I have a flintlock pistol and a fair aim.
So there you have it. We shall make quite the company.
Yes, in truth, I suppose we shall.
Hold still, Bill. I'll have you free in a moment.
About time I almost gave up on you.
Oh, not me. I'm a firm friend as ever a fellow had. Be assured, old Bill, I was never going to abandon you. Well, that's done it. Free again, let's be going.
Now just you wait, my hasty friend. We have business here.
Do we? Oh, yes. Lots of things in here to steal. Yeah, good old Bill, always thinking of a profit.
Oh, nothing so ordinary. The old man is asleep in the next room, and we've got a score to settle.
Oh, Bill, he's harmless. Just leave him be and let's be on our way. We should make the most of the night to make our escape.
Revenge, I suppose I could leave aside. but not the chance for profit when it's within my grasp.
You're talking in riddles, old Bill. Speak plainly if you want me to lend an ear.
Well then, listen to this. It's a tale and a half, as short as it is. The old man was pleased with his rescue, and who could expect any less? We might have done for him had the lady and her maid not come along. Well, her ladyship's horse had thrown a shoe, and the others were not too good after all the miles she'd gone.
Come on, Bill, for pity's sake, I know this. Tell me the rest of this tale on the road. A story of horses and horseshoes is no good reason for getting caught.
Oh, you never were a patient one, were you, Jethro? Just as well as you've got me to guide you. The old man wanted to repay the lady, but she had no coin, and in any case, he expected she wouldn't accept such an offer. Well, the gentry can be odd about such things, so he gave the smith some strange shapes, pieces of metal. I think they were from China. He wasn't clear, but it shone like silver, but with parts of blue and red. I can't rightly describe them. The smith mixed them with iron to make fresh shoes, and the old man promised that they would last longer than any shoe a horse had ever worn before.
So, are we going to steal the horseshoes? I think it'll wake the horse, and the horse will wake the household.
No, you've got it wrong, my friend. I'm sure the old man still has many other pieces of the strange metal in his pockets, and I means to have them. Come on, let's go and get him. My mind is set, my friend, so either stay and help me, or we part our company.
No need for that, old Bill, and I dare say with two of us the job will be done all the sooner.
That's what I like to hear. Now, come on, let's surprise the old fellow. Oh, there he is, sleeping like a baby.
What? Hey? You two! Get away from me!
No need for the alarm, old man. It's your old friends, Bill and Jethro.
Stay back, you ruffians! I warn you, I shall fight back with all my might.
Well, Jethro here likes a challenge, but you're being unfair, old man. Blowing hot air, getting him all fired up for nothing. I don't think you'd be much of a match for him, even if he had one arm tied behind his back.
Well, how gratifying it must be to be so easily amused by your own jokes. In any case, you've made the fatal error of all fools, judging your opponent by his appearance.
Oh, no need for violence. I just want what's in your pockets.
Oh, that again. Why don't you just buzz off?
Now, temper. When I met you on the road, I wanted coin, plain and simple. But now I want something different. I saw you give the blacksmith some strange metals.
Yes, I know. You were sitting by the forge, so it was unavoidable.
Well, you didn't give him them all. You put two back in your pocket, and I means to have them.
Whatever for? They can't be of any possible use to you.
The smith made horseshoes which you said would outlast any he'd ever made, or will ever after. Now, if that be the case, then your metal is worth many a shiny, pretty penny.
Not in their present form, so there's no point you having it.
Ah, but once the forge has done its work, it could be. I mean to have a vorpal blade.
A weapon. Something to help you in your life of crime. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. But John won't help you. He knows you for the disreputable fellow you are.
He's of no interest to me. He's only one smith among many. There are countless the length and breadth of England. I've no doubt I'll find someone to work my metals.
Your metals? You haven't got them yet. And now I know your plan, I'll see to it that you never will.
I'm sure if we rough you up a little, you'll soon sing a different song. Oh, why, you scrawny old crow. Kick me, would you? Come on, Jethro, let's take him to the forge. I think he needs teaching a lesson.
Unhand me, you rogue. This is outrageous.
Now, let's see what we have here, shall we? Pincers and pliers.
Go.
Oh, you've got all the makings of our very own torture chamber.
How about that poker? Wouldn't take long to eat up.
Oh, yes, that's just the thing.
Well, you've made your point.
Oh, have I now? Do you hear him, Jethro? I've made my point. Well, I feel mighty pleased about that. But I'll feel happier still if I see this fellow punished for all the grief and pain I've suffered on his account.
What goes on here? Oh, Bill, slipped your bronze, have you? And Jethro too. Well, the picture is clearer now. I should have expected some mischief or other from you.
Well, I wondered when you'd come running. Stay out of this, John Smith, if you know what's good for you.
What? Just stand by and let you sit about this old man in my own smithy? I think of myself as a better man than that.
Well, you can think how you like. Won't change how things stand. We've got our minds made up and you'll not stop us. Oh, look, there's a knife. I dare say that's persuasion enough.
Well, I have a knife of my own, though I've not done more with it than skin an old rabbit or two, but if I have to cut you to protect an old man, then I will. Doctor, get behind me.
Come on, Jethro, finish him. Every delay risks us getting caught.
All the more reason for me to do my best to keep him on his toes. Have at you.
You're a fool to give me fair warning.
By all the saints! What's going on here?
Stay back, he's got a knife.
And I know how to use it.
Stand down, you rogue.
Never. Now finish the job.
Doctor, look out!
Jethro! Jethro! Oh, too bold, you fool, too bold.
Stay where you are, you wretch, or you'll be next.
Grandfather! Oh, Grandfather, are you all right?
Yes, my dear, yes. I'm fine.
John! Oh my goodness.
I'm in a bad way.
We must do something.
Apply compression to the wound.
There's just so much blood. It won't stop.
Let me see. Oh, it's too deep and broad. I think the knife's punctured major organs.
Sam. Are you there?
I'm here, old friend. I'm here.
Adam's to have the forge. No wife, no child. So much life left undone. Doctor.
I'm here, my boy. I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
It looks like I'll be visiting the stars sooner than I thought. Maybe I'll see you there.
See me there? You know. How, John? How?
You're a puzzle, Doctor. But I put the pieces together.
John, you gave your life to save mine. Why would you do that? Why?
Because it was the right thing to do.
Still can't believe he's gone. It was such a big part of life here in the village. Thank you, your ladyship, for staying for the funeral. You did John a great honour.
He was a brave soul, and it was such a tragic loss of life. Well, though it be some small consolation, at least his murderer paid with his own life. Justice was served.
Indeed so, my lady. Of course, old Bill will finally hang for all those years of highway robbery. Doctor, are you ready to leave?
Yes, we really must be getting along, and I suppose that goes the same for the Lady Celia.
Yes, I must away. England's roads call me onwards. Doctor, Susan, you were both good companions. I shall miss you.
I'll miss you too. Will you write about us in your diary?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that. Might I suggest that you omit any reference to our, recent events?
Whatever for? I think it a fitting memorial to the Smith.
Yes, all very touching, I'm sure. But then you would have to write about us, too. Let's just say that the king would have good reason for people not knowing that his agents had been here, if you take my meaning.
Oh, Doctor. Now all is made plain. If you act for His Majesty, then of course I shall be the soul of discretion. But I promise you, in good faith, I shan't forget what happened here.
I'm pleased to hear it. And we shall remember as well. You can be assured of that. I, for one, will never forget John Smith. Never.
Grandfather, are you all right?
Eh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
You don't seem all right.
Don't I? Well, then maybe I'm not.
What's wrong? Oh. Is it about John?
I suppose it must be. These human beings, well, their lives are so short. Compared to us, little more than mayflies. But they can achieve so much in a relatively short span of time. A Time Lord could live 10,000 years and fail to do anything of any significance. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Everyone said what a nice man he was.
Yes, I suppose he was at that, and brave too. And kind. To me, and even to old Bill. And he had great imagination. Ideas about building a heating system. Dreams of travelling to the stars and so forth. Do you know, he even guessed that I was from beyond this world. Remarkable. But to give up his life to save mine? Well, from his point of view, I was simply an old man, with my life nearly over, and his barely begun. And yet he valued my life above his own. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I suppose it doesn't. But then, he wasn't trained in logic, was he?
Indeed not. He allowed emotion to cloud his judgment. Foolish of him, and ultimately fatal.
I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm glad he saved your life. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you.
Now who's being emotional, eh? One day you will lose me, my dear, and you'll have to accept it. Even Time Lords die, eventually.
Oh, it makes me shiver just thinking about it.
Well, we must do our best to keep each other safe.
I know you persuaded Celia not to write about us, but do you think she remembered John?
I thought you might ask me that, my dear. Look on the screen. It's an extract from Celia's diary. I found a very good smith to shoe the horses. For these stony hills pull off a shoe presently, and wears them so thin that it was a constant charge to shoe my horses every 2 or 3 days. But this smith did shoe them so well and so good shoes that some of the shoes held 6 weeks.
She didn't even give his name.
Well, clearly she took my instructions literally. Thankfully, she never knew about the denonite I gave John to make the horseshoes, so she couldn't reveal it. Old Bill knew, but he took that knowledge with him to the grave. Celia Fiennes and John Smith. So very different, but both of them revolutionary thinkers. Celia lived to achieve her ambition of challenging the common conception of women in society, but John's potential was cruelly cut short. He could have been great, you know. Yes, great. Oh, Susan, life is so precious. Let's always make the most of the time we have, whether it be long or short.